Yo guys, what is going on? Insanity coming at you today, and I just wanted to go ahead and give you a quick little rundown of everything positive that came out of the PlayStation meeting in New York yesterday from Sony and where they're moving forward with this new PlayStation Neo, officially called the PlayStation Pro. You can pre-order it today both at GameStop and Amazon.com. So if you are wanting to go ahead and update your PlayStation 4, or if you don't have one at all, now is the time to do it. It comes out on November 10th, and it's going to cost $399. The Slim model is also going to become available, which is going to be the standard PlayStation 4, which is basically the same thing we have now, except you're not going to get the optical output that you have on current systems that are currently in people's houses and on store shelves as we speak. So if you have a headset that wants to use that optical output, you either need to get a system now that's currently out, or you got to get a PS4 Pro coming November 10th. So with that being said, I just wanted to go ahead and say there is a lot of negativity running around through the community, and it's kind of crazy when you really think about it, because everybody was all excited whenever the Scorpio was announced, and they said, yo, this is going to be the most powerful system ever made when it comes to a gaming console that's not a PC per se. And now that the PlayStation 4 Pro has been officially revealed, and it doesn't have that same teraflop number that they were showcasing at E3 for the Scorpio, everyone's like, yo, it's not doing full 4K, it doesn't play 4K UHD movies, it's not even a 4K Blu-ray player, the Xbox One S is a 4K Blu-ray player, and it's $299, so why would anyone want to go ahead and spend the extra $100 to get a PlayStation 4 Pro? And they're missing the point here. The entire presentation may have seemed lacking in that all their stuff was leaked ahead of time, which is technically true, but the whole purpose of this, the upgraded CPU and the upgraded GPU, is going to give developers an opportunity for people to play games in a whole new way, and it's going to change what you're used to on consoles. There was a lot of talk and speculation in the development community that these new games that were going to be developed for this particular console, first of all, they have to make it work on PlayStation 4, and they have to make it work on PlayStation 4 Pro, because the hardware is a little bit different. One's going to be a little bit more powerful than the other, and you're going to be able to push more graphics performance out of the Pro. So how do you make it so that the other people that don't want to spend the extra $100 can still get the same gaming experience that the PlayStation 4 Pro person's going to have? It's going to work the same way. The games are going to play the exact same way. It's just your graphics are going to completely change, and that's what they really showcased during this entire meeting. It's not the fact that, oh, this thing's going to run a million times faster and it's going to offer a whole new playground for developers to create something new for you to enjoy. No, it's the same console, okay? So, throwing that out there, what you're going to get are different display options, which is going to change. Like, I'm going to use Rise of the Tomb Raider as a great example. Again, my pick for Game of the Year 2015 on Xbox One last year. I love that game. I thought the reboot back in 2013, again, Game of the Year back then for me. So I guess you could say I'm a little biased. I love the Tomb Raider series and where they took it. Now, with the 20th celebration edition, you know, the big 20th birthday coming up on October the 11th, I believe it is, for PlayStation 4, we'll finally get to go hands-on with it then. Those who own the PlayStation 4 Pro come November are going to have a bunch of new display options to enjoy this game. There's going to be extremely high textures, locked in at 30 frames per second, but your draw distance is going to be far out there, and you're going to see stuff like never before. It's going to be insane. There's also going to be this other option where you could do high frame rate, so it's going to fluctuate between 30 to 45 frames per second. It's going to go all around depending on what's happening on the screen. Again, something that the original PlayStation 4 will not be able to do. And of course, there's the beautiful 4K option, and it will also help run 60 frames per second inside PlayStation VR for that mansion expansion that they have bundled with it as well. So, tell me that this particular system isn't going to offer the gamer, the hardcore gamer that wants a little bit better performance out of their games for what they see on their screens, isn't coming out of this box. Is it going to be true 4K gaming? A lot of it's going to be upscaled. You know, Activision came out on stage and said, you know what? Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Remastered will be running 60 frames per second in 4K. So, I don't see why people wouldn't be excited. If you can get $200 for your current system now, get rid of it while you can, upgrade to the Pro, take advantage of the HDR. Even if you have an older system, take advantage of the HDR. If you currently have a 4K TV that can support it, there is nothing like HDR gaming. It will change the way that you look at all future games. We're going to see it in Gears of War 4 come next month, Forza Horizon later this month, and of course, everything that comes out for the PlayStation 4 will support HDR gaming, which is absolutely amazing. So you don't even have to upgrade your console if you don't want to. It's just if you want those different display options. Like, I hope Ubisoft is paying attention. They look at what they can do for The Division once they fix all their problems with Update 1.4 and beyond. Go, you know what? We have more power with this PlayStation 4 Pro. Let's create a patch so that those who play on this console can get better graphics. Maybe they can run 60 frames per second. You know, little things like that. The patches can change everything, and I can't wait to see where things go from here. I know I'm going to get hate comments. I know I'm going to get comments that may agree with me. People will be like, wait for the Scorpio, or, oh, go buy an Xbox One S, or just stick with the PS4 you got. Either way, all around, this is good for gamers. I'm Insanity. Like if you haven't, sub if you're new, and if you're ready for more gaming content, subscribe and stay tuned for more. Peace.